Hey everybody, I'm having a pretty amazing day. Oh whoa, the Quinja's taking off. And I hope that's headed your way. I'm Trollman90, and here's I believe the last character to show off. I'll double check to make sure. But I'm pretty positive this is the final character. Um this is and this is kinda just for archiving purposes, because yeah, this game was not super popular. This is Marvel's Avengers. Do not buy it, it's gonna shut down on September 30th. Um And yeah, this is there's Jane Foster Thor by him. And then this is his regular MCU outfit. Yeah, it's just a regular Marvel Studios one. This is gonna be the character overview. Um, I generally do outfits first, I believe. Wait, actually, may want to switch this to range. Wait, what? I don't even have range damage in here. Well, that's weird. Oh, because this is 148. It just has to say for raw power. I see. Um, Yeah, he's actually my highest level at 157. He actually just went to 157 when I gave him this 150 chest. It's kind of terrible though. I may actually switch this off. Um, I don't know why the game keeps thinking I don't have internet when I do. This game is just notorious for that too. That might be its server shaking. I'm not sure. Or I'm just losing internet and it's instantly coming back. This game, I do remember having shaky server. Um, actually, I think I checked this out first because yeah, this we need to change back. Oh well, that's quite neat. That's quite neat too. Oh, whoa, that's really cool. What is this connection thing? Dang it. Whatever, I'm not re-recording this stuff. This game is just such a disaster to even try to play. Ah, it's why it's like one of the worst rated games of all time on the biggest epic fails. I did still freaking like it though. Um, but here's all the generic stuff that anybody can wear. There's a Thor special one. That's quite cool. Here's Thor special. This is the game unlocking like almost everything because it's at near the end of the game. Oh, that's super cool. But yeah, this is just my least favorite character to play. Apparently that's just gonna just be happening all the time. A stupid internet warning. Even though our internet's just fine right now. Like, what in the world? Oh, nope, the internet is actually dropping here. Why? What in the world? It's just freaking internet connections. Ridiculous. Anyway, so that's not actually the game's fault this time. But it does have Japanese servers, so yeah, it will go down at strange times. This was super cool. And then here's the thing too, it shows like more art here than the actual picture. That was always strange. Although in that particular case I appreciate it, but well, that's super cool. Well, this is him with an actual axe. Oh, I might use that because just because he has an axe there. Although I don't know if I would have because he was shirtless. This is just gonna plague us. Well, what is with the internet? It's just constantly going down and up again. I hate when this happens. It's so freaking annoying. I can go funk with the line real quick, but it's probably not on me at all. It's ridiculous. It was just reset. It's for them just being overwhelmed. Maybe use that. Would have used that shot? I don't even know. Well, look at all of the ones I don't have because I don't know if the. This is ridiculous too. I waited basically all year to get this stuff first before showing it off. I could do an extra 5 months of not doing this video, just trying to get the dailies to unlock this stuff. And still didn't get it all. The Thor eye patch is really cool. That may have been what would use, but obviously I don't have that unlocked. I may just use the one of him flying actually. Oh, that is super cool. I may have used that actually. There's a lot of neat stuff, but I always use this one. That's the pre-order one, and that's this actual Stanley Jack Kirby art. Well, they also had the no helmet variant. They gave that helmet variant where here's the Dark Lord, the Dark World. I mean, well, they actually have his Infinity War one. Okay, that's extremely cool. The Infinity War one might be the one that I mostly use. What's this Thor Ragnarok Surtur? It seems like, what is this? He has Surtur's head chained to his back. What in the absolute heck? Ah, ah, ah! I forgot that was even from that film. Well, they have the Endgame one, too. Asgardian Destroyer is pretty cool. Here's Love and Thunder. Most people have Ragnarok's one. Obviously the coolest. I'll probably just use Love and Thunder because that's the newest one. I was generally just doing the newest one. Also, I do quite like this look, although I prefer short-haired Thor. But it is his culture to have long hair. I'll just quickly go over these. You guys just let me know in the comment section down below if you guys want to see a particular outfit or something like that. That's just so absurd that never should have been made. Freaking beach outfits. Just a... Whoa, 1 million BC? Whoa! That is extremely cool. If I wasn't doing the MCU tributes, I really might have that one actually. Well, I probably still have a short hair one, but I may have run that one just because that's actually a unique character. Frostwalker is the one from the Battle Pass I was using before. They gave away the other thing for free, and then all the costumes shortly after that. Well, I don't know if it was shortly, but it was after that. Wound's Pride. Interesting. Dwarven Forged. Huh. Giant's Bane. That's interesting. The one may have actually been a different outfit variant. But Thor's is not really my type of character. Hardware store. Oh my goodness, this is incredible. Ha! Dang it, I wanted freaking overweight Thor. I don't think they ever put him in there. In this. Beer belly Thor. That was so well done. Well acted. Instead you got weird crud like this. It's like, why is this stuff even in the game at all? Just such a waste. Rather than just streamlining the game, it's wasted money on rando costumes. They weren't even like thematic. Like they didn't even give it like a Tron actual crossover. Like it's so goofy. I like his civilian outfit too. That's pretty neat. Gamma poison. Like Thor's outfits are all very similar. Almost everybody is though. There's only like 4 to 6 different actual outfits. They just freaking reskin all this stuff. They were so cheap. Dang, my internet is just going to frick right now. Luckily, I don't think this game really technically needs it. But it does technically use it. Oh, this is Classic Federation. Oh, dang, I have all but the one outfit unlocked. Oh, well. Hard hat. It says that, but then he doesn't even wear the hard hat. They're too lazy to even... It's supposed to be construction more grand, but wow. Anyway, let's use Love and Thunder here. Actually, I haven't seen that movie yet. Which is basically fine. Actually, I already checked this other stuff. Yeah, it's so dumb that they gave like almost instant They unlocked all the like pay costumes, but they didn't unlock all of that store costumes because they're just freaking just not smart. The devs just botch it. It just sums up the devs just great in this game, even though there's like 5 or 6 different companies. They just cannot actually do anything right. Ah! It's like, we'll give you almost infinite currency for it, but you still gotta log in every day to unlock this stuff. And it's, oh yeah, it's random, so 80 to 90% of the time you're gonna be seeing the same stuff you already have unlocked. Not the stuff you don't have unlocked. Like, they didn't even code it to show the new stuff always. Like, they're just the worst. And that's how you make a basically a historically bombing game. I'm missing the Bucky files. That's annoying. Although, like, I don't really care about this stuff because Spider-Man's in the PlayStation version, and that was a crime that was never released everywhere else. Makes Stanley very, very, very angry. If he was still around. Like, that was ridiculous. Like, it's just throwing away money, not letting the other people buy Spider-Man. It was really goofy. Although, all these characters are free, actually, added to the game, which is cool. But yeah, they could have, at the very least, made a little buyable Spider-Man thing. Like for 15, 20 bucks, like they could have, but he really should have just been given away for free in a year. I don't know how they kept the rights to that, but maybe character rights are different than other rights. It's Pet Lucky as per usual.
The mightiest of pups, perhaps even the worthiest.
The mightiest of pups, perhaps even the worthiest. Yes, most worthiest of the pups. Little Lucky. Totally the best part of this game is Little Lucky. Although really he's lucky. He's a full freaking grown dog. Let's see here.
Want a new look? I can help.
Yeah, that's the shop.
Ha!
It's been like a whole week of just stuff I already have. What a meme and a half. No, I may do like short little follow-up videos if I do unlock something, or just like showing off alternative costumes, make more of a video of it. But yeah, you guys can just request whatever. I do like the blue on this outfit. We'll just keep it. I'm sure that's some super meaningful thing in the movie, but I haven't seen it. And this game runs off its own lore anyway. Which is cool to see the Japanese version of some of this stuff. And then here's just like the general idea of what you would be doing with him in the game to unlock this stuff. I'm not going to do it. The game's going to shut down. Absolute waste of time. Unless you guys just really want to see one of these things undone. For me, it's just going to be worth it. Just try to get the final achievement done. And apparently this freaking internet thing. I'll look at that in between this video, but I might as well just finish up this. We did his outfits. We did that. There's his emotes. Let's go into the emotes. The balance is a really good emote. Oh, that's the one I had. Oh no, this one I just equipped. The drop is great too. Now, sometimes there's more sound when you actually do the emote than this screen. Oh, home run. This is the one at the end of the battle pass. This is one I had. It actually makes this a hit sound. I'm not going to bother showing that off. Especially with the weird internet thing going on. That one's also very cool. It actually plays like lightning sounds when I can say it. This is another battle pass one. Just chucks the apple. Cloudy disposition. This one's just incredible. This is one of the best emotes. Yeah, Thor's just like too arrogant of a character for me to like that much. Although he does go through humility in the cartoon, but they just never show that off. Him losing the worthiness of Mjolnir, as he should. But yeah, he's one of the best characters in the game. He's probably the most played character. Just because he flies. He has all this power and he flies. But like, I just personally do not really super like playing as him. Because he has some serious gameplay issues. Like his multi-target kill is very limited. in a game that's almost all multi-target. But the problem with the multi-target heroes, they're also not good if their super ability is multi-target. Because then that's terribly weak against the bosses, because this game was not well done. It did not know how to properly scale that. Um, you can just make the move do but bonus boss damage. Like, it's at the simplest, you could just go with that. It'd be so simple. Um, let's just do the bouncy mode. That, I think it does actually make no sound. Is that my favorite? Is it? Home Run is probably my favorite, but that's one that's naturally in the game. Maybe I will just show these off and then we'll see here. Well, that does make a sound. Yeah, he does actually make sounds when he does that emote. That's pretty cool. Here's Home Run. Let's show that off. It actually plays the sound. Well, then a crowd cheering. Very quietly. Or to do it. Oh, whoops, I pumped the wrong thing. Accidentally paused. Let's just show off this one too. We might as well show off his golds. It's also quite good. Actually does the lightning sound. He goes, ah. I think I like the, oh, the takedowns are gonna be next. I think I like the drop the most. That's so, that's just funny. That's very Thor. Wow. It's a long one. Gotta love the connection issue. It's kind of on my end, but the game is just kind of that jank. These are just, they just are what they are. They're pretty neat though when it comes to a character. That's kind of a lot of variance. Like how it doesn't play the sound effects or anything. The references of some of these are just strange. I think this one it does all the time. Oh, let's see here. God, his stats are just so butchered. I had this at like 10k at one point, if not more. But like as you power up, you're forced to use the gear because the enemies just get stronger with you, which is so stupid. It should just bring them to whatever gear you have. And just give you the better gear of what you could have had before. Like, actually make it a good game, but they just refused. Anyway, let me know if you guys want to see this, like, fully out. I'm just going to briefly go through these powers, because otherwise we're going to be here quite a while. These are how you actually do his powers. This is actually an insanely good move. You actually see me doing this a ton. I am more of a melee build in range, so I may be doing that a ton. It's a shame, though, because this freaking range is insane good. But that's just how it is. He's like an ultra tanky defense build right now. Which isn't terrible at all if I was entering the high levels gear stuff. It's not terrible at all, actually, for that, but... And this move is actually quite awesome and fun. You're supposed to see me to use that one. And then you're just gonna see a ton of these, probably. Probably too many of these. Yeah, he's not really powered up right, but we'll see. Like, he's under 2,000 with his damage. That's gonna be quite annoying. Although his heroic is pretty good at 5k, but... And then these are just whatever. You can just go into slow-mo or just pause them if you really want to see him. I mean, just is what it is. Um, here's the support that Warrior's Fury. Here's his actual powers. Um, the other ones are just the combos of attacks. Yeah, this actually makes everybody invincible. It breaks guards. It's insane how good. Like, you can just go invincible. This game was so goofy. Like, it's just become invincible with lightning. Although it's not necessarily wrong or bad. Like, he is supposed to be ultra hard to kill, but yeah, they just don't fully fit canon. As you can see with my yawn, this character is just like, it's just basic Thoring. Like, it seriously is borderline yawn. But he's like the most popular character, maybe the most meta one. But that's just because they just did the other characters just very dumbly. Like, any flying character just somehow has this huge major advantage in the game that they didn't even think about. Like, interesting, that's what I have on right now. What's this one? Oh, it's just whatever effect they're hit with. Yeah, here's his ultimate. It's, you gotta time it, but like, it's so small, it basically only hits one thing, even though it can technically hit multiple. It's just not very good. Oh, I have it in a healing state right now? I don't know if we need it in a healing state. No, I don't think we need that at all because he's got so much defense now. Yeah, the burn is what we want for that. And then here's how he moves around. Oh yeah, you're supposed to see that too. Maybe that should be one level up of a power up actually. Then here's his mastery. I'm just gonna super lightning through this. You can just put it into slow-mo or pause it or something. He's built for ranged. I may have to change that. We'll just see how it goes. Oh, this is unarmed damage. I don't know if I want unarmed. That's just mostly for increase the attack damage from combo finishers. Increase the attack damage when air juggling enemies. I probably just have unarmed for some freaking achievement. What is this? Is this a combo finisher? Oh no, we'll just have the combo finisher one. Furnace Warrior first active drops a heroic robe orb. Increase the attack damage by 10%. Oh yeah. I like that one more. Let's go back to the mastery screen. No, we want the heroic orb for sure. says no music playing for some reason. Yeah, this is for quicker attacks. Speed burst just to quickly get through. Yeah, this other stuff is so weak damage, it's like not even worth it. No, I don't think we're gonna need the health stuff anymore. We have so much insane defense. Also, I may have had that for the AI, so it's like dropping stuff for me. Yeah, I think we just want that. Because we'll just show this for the sake of showing it. Let's just see the... Reduces Odin Force energy penalty incurred when failing to counter against strong or unblockable attacks by 50%. Nah, that one's just better. Now this is the stuff... This is just unlikely to even trigger the overcharge. You have to not be hit. It's more of a when you're not by yourself thing. I'm just not even gonna really fuss with this. Just gonna leave it to whatever it was. And I think there's actually one more screen. There's a champion screen. And yes, in one more level we can actually do something that may actually happen this run. It might not. Looks like we just leveled up before. Oh, let's see if that happens. And then I always keep this as the healing one just in case. And that should do it. That's the character overview. Yep, this is basically half an hour.
Are we all set for the next
I'll just leave it here. Next video will actually be battling in the final achievement. In the what's it called? What are they called? The Hive. Yeah, the Hive solo Hive missions. Anyway, catch you next time. Later. Stay marvelous. Peace out.